cocoa butter, vitamin D, sunlight, seasoning. These are the things that go into a melanated girl. And this is melanin magic.
The first word you said, and I was like, "Hey, yo, is this Powerpuff Girl?" I knew the tone immediately. I was like, "She's right though."
You
Oh
having
my
a
god.
science lesson today?
Science lesson? Yes,
Yeah.
always. But we'll get to the animal facts a little later.
I mean, I do love animal facts. I do love animal facts.
Wow. First things first on the docket. Hi everybody. It's Coco.
Mhm.
And then we got Celeste right here. And I'm about tired of introducing us. I mean, realistically, by this time, if you listen to us for this many episodes, you know who we is. You know what we is. You know what we're about. Okay.
You know who he is to this day. Yee.
Hello.
I need to correct the record, at least from my perspective, because I haven't quit yet. I don't care that this motherfucker done quit, but I ain't quit, okay? Okay?
What we talking about?
We talking about Jamal Bryant. Jamal. Shut up, Jamal, please. For the sake of
And
all that
who
is good and holy, just shut the fuck up, motherfucker.
and who is she?
Jamal is a pastor who did not start the boycott, but co-opted the boycott and decided that he is now the face of this here movement. Now, in all fairness, this man did put out the message that got the whole group of people that showed up for him that one day, so he could get the movement going a little bit further, because it probably would not have gotten quite as big without him. I'll give him that much. I'll give you that much. You ain't started, but you did help it grow.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that you can say when it ends. And with no concessions, no admittment of fault, guilt, or any other sort of like liability, or that they done any wrong. You're just like, we're done now. Bro, who is you? Who are you?
That's what he said. I really didn't know who it was. I wasn't joking. I was like, and who's she? Because okay, we talking about Targa?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Exactly. And like my thing
Yeah.
is, I was not introduced to the Target boycott through you. I was introduced to it through progressive social media influencing campaigns, as well
Yeah.
as like looking up what was going on and why. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'm about this.
Mm-hmm.
Obvious. Like
Yeah.
screw Target. Yeah,
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
But again, like just randomly out of nowhere, this man just decided to do a press conference with Nina Turner, which is like, the boycott is over. Y'all can shop at Target again. Bro,
He said
who are
officially
you?
he got paid up by Target. What does that even mean? What are you talking about?
Why
Boycotts don't
was the
stop.
boycott over?
And
Boycotts don't
they
stop like that. What are you
nothing.
talking about?
Like, they haven't admitted to nothing. They haven't started rehiring black people again.
Yeah.
Nothing. Not a damn thing. And they still throwing a whole bunch of shade to their black owned business section and stopped in the.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay.
I did not see that. I didn't see that he made a whole conference. Did he talk to a committee? Which committee? Himself? Me, myself, and I. We talked and we
That's what I'm
said
saying.
at that time. What do you mean?
I'm like, I missed the council meeting. Did you make the council meeting? Who made the council meeting, guys? Somebody tell me. Please. Who was on the
Yeah.
council?
Yeah. He had the council in his own mind.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I just was sad that Nina showed up going fucking help out with this foolishness. And then I remember, oh Nina. I ain't ever seen somebody whose heart is always such in the right place, but continuously be making the wrong fucking moves, bro. Like you, you
Remind
ain't
me who
made
Nina
a
is?
mister, huh?
Remind me who Nina is? Which Nina?
Nina
Which one?
Turner, a lovely, fantastic activist who was all about being in the Bernie Bro movement, got uh run out the way in 2 elections. or was it 3? I think it was just 2. It might have just been 2. It might have been more. Honestly, I don't know. All I know is that my baby girl, every time that she put herself on the ballot, it don't go well for her.
Oh.
And it's like, A, you a black woman. B, you a black woman preaching highly progressive politics. C, you're a black woman preaching highly progressive politics and consistently attaching yourself to some sus white men.
Oh no. Oh, that is
Ah,
dramatic irony if I've ever heard of it.
yes. Consistently, I'm just like, you go and you see this lady, you just like, you sure you're supposed to be with that man? you say you trying to you trying to go across the aisle. Okay, okay.
Oh no. Well,
Hmm?
well.
Like, you look at her and be like, okay, okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. That yeah. Oh, too bad. So sad. In terms of what every time I think of dramatic irony too, I think of like we're watching a play and you're watching it in real time. These people do these things and you're just like, just look behind you one time. Just look behind you one
Dude,
time
dude. That's
and
just
see what's happening.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
when Cornel West wanted to run for the Green Party. I was like, bro, how are these black folks that have such amazing what's the word I'm looking for? Their political compass is defined into it's honed, it's calibrated,
Hmm.
but it's calibrated to always be like 0.5 degrees off, bro. That's like y'all were so close. It's like watching my fucking pops. This man will go and be spouting about like how terrible it is what billionaires be doing and this, that, and the third, and how it's a good old boys club when he was trying to get his promotions in the military and da 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 da. And then it's like, okay, do you think the CEO should have less money? Nah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know.
You got so close. You got so close. So close. But so far.
Yeah,
But so.
but so far close, but no cigar. Yeah.
So that's what I want to hear about. What y'all got? What y'all got? What y'all
Me?
got? Me?
Me?
You? Yeah.
I mean, man, I'm just surviving one day at a time. That's what I got. That's what I got. What I got is there's a lot going on, and so I'm trying to, I'm trying to eat a little piece, one piece at a time. Because if I look at the whole, I'm not gonna eat nothing. I'm gonna starve and dissociate. So I'm just eating one piece at a time. You know what I mean? One day at a time.
uh,
Hmm.
fucking like reasonable, well adjusted. I don't know. Like you've been to
So
some therapy or
disappointed.
something. Oh my
So
god.
so
Oh my god.
disappointed.
Look at this person coping techniques.
The
Oh
the way
god.
that you said sounds reasonable with such disdain in your heart. How wow.
I mean, personally, 2026 has been started pretty rough personally, but I did come to the realization this year. I actually really like factory games.
Yeah, you like factory games you said?
Yeah, I like
Ah,
You like
building
to be a
factories,
corporate
apparently.
shill. Look
oh my
at
gosh.
you. Oh my god. This goes back to the other week when we were talking about this bitch just like, yeah, no. Society restarts, I'll be in middle management.
What kind of games you playing?
I just want
Supermarket simulator?
no,
Factorio.
I like I really do like Victoria. I've also been playing Satisfactory.
Jesus, it's even in the name. It's even in the
Yeah.
name.
I've never played Factorio. What do you is it top down? Is it third person? What is it? What you do in that game? You just make a factory
So
about nothing?
yeah, yeah. So Factorio is top down. It's basically um, it's like old school, but you're basically the idea is you got trapped in this other planet, and now you have to make a. You're building a factory to make a rocket so you can leave. So
Oh, Subnautica, but not survival. Gotcha.
I mean, um there are natives, mostly bugs, like that are like, oh no, because as you're building the factory, you create pollution, and they're
Oh,
like, yo, you're destroying our environment. They come attack your factory, and as more pollution goes, they kind of mutate and they get stronger.
and I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Valid as fuck. Valid as
Yeah,
fuck.
I would also. I too would mutate, and I would also
Yeah.
probably try to take you. If I were a bug, I would do that too.
What's the category of game that you like, Celeste?
Um,
That people
I
wouldn't
like
suspect. That people wouldn't suspect.
that people wouldn't suspect. Well, if they, I mean, people in my regular life, I think that I don't know. I think a lot of people's impression of me, at a lot of the time when I go to work, they're like, "You're so bubbly," and I was like, "Me? Which part? In what way?" But I realize that's how I present myself at work. But when I'm at home, like growing up, I played a lot of fighting games. I played a lot of Street Fighter growing up. Um, Loved myself a Street Fighter 2. Loved a lot of Double Dragon, loved a lot of beat 'em ups. If you go to the arcade, played a lot of Ninja Turtles, played a lot of X-Men. But now as an adult, I love a cozy game. You ever played unpacking? You're just unpacking all of your stuff from boxes and putting it in your room, and I love that. It's just chill.
Oh, that's very cute. That's very adorable. I could never.
Honestly, I
um,
would like, for those days you're like, I'm just overwhelmed, and I would just want to do something
Yeah,
to relax, but I don't want to focus too hard. So yeah, I
yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
I
I like
mean,
the music. I like that you can tell a story based on what the person has. Like in the game Unpacking, I'm just gonna use Unpacking as an example, where yeah, it's very chill, it's very cozy, but also as you finish unpacking your room, it goes to another year. Let's say it's like 5 years in the future, and you start unpacking again, you start seeing what the person has brought with them. So you see like the toys that survived, you see like their additions, you see that the stuff that they don't have anymore, you see what kind of person they become based on the things that they have. It's very sweet. So I don't know. I like those kind of games because it's not asking me, like I'm not getting frustrated. I'm not losing my mind. I'm recalibrating. That's what I like.
see, as somebody
That's
who,
cute.
uh,
Oh no, I was just gonna say that's cute, and I was just gonna add because I did describe Factorio. I was gonna describe how Satisfactory because completely twist it because
Hmm.
it is kind of based like it's inspired by Factorio.
Hmm.
Um, this time you actually work for a company, corporation, and they sent you over to this planet to like exploit and mine. Like they have a whole phrase for it. I forgot the phrase, but like basically to do whatever you can and get all the resources from this planet. And
God.
they have an AI like that talks to you to tell you like
Hmm.
what your next missions are, what your next goals are,
Hmm.
and this thing is very sarcastic and very backhanded.
Oh yeah.
I could imagine so.
Yeah.
Um, I would like to correct a little bit of the record. I would say that the reason they call you bubbly is because they don't understand black femme whimsy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Cause I am weird. I'm aware of how weird I am, and I'm aware of how like the autism, makes me extra weird on top of that. Um, so people often think, oh, she's so sweet, and I don't know. I don't know. I think some people think that I'm really bubbly and really sweet, and some people will look at me and they don't know that I'm autistic, but they're like, there's something off about her. I don't like her, and they move on, and I'm like, I I didn't do nothing, but okay. So it's one or the other, usually.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Even as a kid, they're like, "You're weird," and I'm like, I'm collecting rocks. What do you want from me? Like, you want to go play soccer? No, I'm collecting rocks. These are shiny, and it's important to me that I collect these rocks. My pockets were just filled with shiny rocks.
That's so
Is that an
cute.
issue?
No, I've been there. I've been there. Sometimes those rocks just be too cute and shiny. I've been there.
Yes, of
Um,
course.
I would like to add for my game that as somebody who is as progressive in her politics as I am, I still every single time I play this game, I become a downright evil, hard capitalist person. A B is not fun because the people that I originally got the game with played the game with me like 2 times, and then they said we don't want to play with you no more. You
I
crazy?
already know this what game you're talking about.
Was this schedule one?
No,
Oh,
No, it's Repo.
no, it's not repo. What are you
No, no,
talking
Repo,
about?
not Repo, not Repo. Oh my God, I can't remember the name, but it's the one you're going to different places and getting
what
stuff
Lethal
for your
Company?
company. Lethal
No, not
Company.
Lethal Company
No.
either.
Oh
What is
no.
it?
What these games did you get to play with all your friends that ditched you?
As the friend who
Oh.
consistently ditches me, I don't know, bitch. You tell me how. You tell me.
It's just thinking back on all these games are like, yeah, you work for a company and you play with other friends and you try to praise
No,
the company.
no, no. This is a competitive economic RTS game where each player was their own
Oh,
company and you were supposed to be the biggest company, and the whole point of the game was to buy out all the other companies in the game, and it was kind of like Monopoly, but it was like an economic
oh yeah, I know
RTS.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
Nobody
one
ever
of
wanted to
those
fucking
friends
play
that
that with
did.
me because I destroyed them in 2 games, dude. They were 2 times, 2 times. Everybody else can learn the rules. You can learn the rules. It would have been fine. But
Okay, I still don't know the name. What is the name of the game?
the game is Off-World Trading Company.
I've never heard of this.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's fun. It's fun. I play with you, but you can't just play with two people. Just two people is really boring.
Oh.
So the whole premise of the game is, like I said, each person is you pick an avatar because like each of them have like different powers and companies that they're associated with, and you pick that
Mhm.
person. You're the CEO. You're that CEO, and the whole point is at least like 4 companies land down on this planetary site. There's a colony that's already on the planet that's from the government, and the whole point is to build up your company because as you build up your company, that means that the you can build up the colony, and as the colony gets more people, it's a feedback loop kind of a thing. But you also
Not
want to buy out
colonies.
every other company around you. So the whole point is that by the end of the game, there's one company.
Oh.
It's capitalism. Gotta
Yeah,
have
that
the
sounds
monopoly.
dystopian. That sounds dystopian as fuck. I'm glad that it's fun though.
Dude, I mean, look, it's so dystopian, especially like when you get the the whole like it's called off-world trading company because like the biggest thing that you can get is the off-world astronauts, which will go and take whatever resources you have and start shipping them back uh to the homeworld.
Mhm.
And every single time they launch a rocket, they just said, "Ooh, look at all the money."
Oh my god.
So here's the thing. I played that game before Coco, and so I'm the one that got her into that game. And I was playing with a couple friends and my husband. And the thing is, when I'm playing with them, I always usually win. So the only time I have competition is in Coco.
Mm-mm. Wow, she has said anytime I play with these peons, I always win. Now there's a new challenger in town and I don't want to be challenged.
All right, all
No,
right, all
no,
right.
no.
In all fairness, so when it comes to gaming, in a competitive setting amongst friends, unless we're playing specific online games. Like I remember when we all went on vacation that one time and we played Smash Bros. There was
Critical.
competition there.
Yeah.
There was competition on the Smash Bros. But like
Mm-hmm.
if we're playing a card game or a fucking board game, it's usually me or her that's winning. It's a rare opportunity for somebody else to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
People get
my
mad
husband has
when
a
you're consistently
whole.
winning.
Yeah, they do. No, actually, during that same trip, we played a board game called Viticulture, and I had a streak of like I would always win, to the point where my husband literally decided he's gonna give up. He's gonna give up whatever he's doing, try to push Coco so that at least someone else's wins. I was about to
Mm-mm.
win, and then he gave up his win to so that she could literally win by one more point.
In all fairness, though, in all fairness to that, look, I got a rebuttal. I got a rebuttal for the simple fact that 9 times out of 10, this man be either making the dumbest moves that he possibly can to benefit her, or doing the dumbest moves that he possibly can on purpose to benefit her. Oh, there's only two ways it goes. Either he's
Mm-mm.
dumb on purpose or he's dumb on accident. One of the two, though. I don't know what else you want me
He
to
dumb
tell
on
you.
purple. He dumb on purple, or he dumb on accident. That's
you know,
very
yeah,
funny.
you know, he has a whole board game collection, and there's like a list of games that we have that we just don't play anymore because
Splendor.
I just always win.
Mm-mm. I don't. The thing is that I don't win a lot of board games mainly because I'm not very competitive about them. There is one board game that I am competitive about, and I don't play it anymore because I don't like the person I become when I play. Well, I don't like the person I become when competitive, so I don't play things that I'm competitive about. So like I don't play. There are certain video games I don't play anymore because I know that the minute I start playing it, I turn into some sort of gremlin. I become smug and I'm like, I don't like this person.
Look,
there's a
look.
part of me, there's a part of me that comes out and I'm like, I don't like her.
We done
She's
seen it.
not nice.
We
Really?
done seen it. We done
What do
seen
you
it.
mean?
Huh?
What
Huh?
for which game?
Huh?
For which game? What are we
Look,
talking about?
you were you 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 were trying to be so nice about it, but like me and Aura had never really played the game, and
Oh, you're talking
you
about Ultimate
Ultimate
Chicken
Chicken Horse,
Horse?
yeah,
That's not the game that I'm competitive about, though. I really was just having fun with my friends. What are you talking about? No, did you really feel like that? Was I smug? I wasn't smug.
it
Am I
was
the
one of those
drama?
things.
I'm not the
It,
drama.
look, it was one of those things where it's like somebody's not trying to be an asshole about it, but they just have more ability in the field that you're currently in. So
It's because it's the first time you were playing the game. That's why I was trying
exactly.
to
So it
encourage you.
just felt
I was trying
weird
to
because you like
encourage.
you would go and you would do something like, "Are y'all even having fun?" And just be like,
Well, yeah, because
like,
I
uh,
wanted you guys to have fun. I wanted you to have fun. But if you're not having fun, we're not gonna play the game. I'm not gonna
I,
force you to play a game you're not having fun with.
yeah, you said, "Are y'all playing serious?"
So, to be
Oh
fair, for
You hit
me,
some good lines. You hit some good back.
did I?
Yes, you hit some good back
Oh,
shade that day. It was funny. It was good. It was good. I
I
was like,
wasn't
yeah, you're
trying to
having a
shade.
moment. You were having a good day, and I was fine with it.
Ah, shit. I'm sorry, man.
No,
I did
look, if
not
it was
mean that.
toxic, I would have told you. If it was toxic, I would have told you. But it was
Yeah,
definitely some hilarious shit because we were just sitting there, me
yeah,
and Aura getting our asses handed to us, and you're just like, "Are you okay?"
yeah. My bad,
So
dog.
like,
so
if
I
you
was.
just try, maybe if you just try to play it like this, how about we just switch the stages? We'll just switch the stages. That stage was hard, guys. Let's just try the stage instead. Oh no, no, no!
You said.
It's the mechanics of the like how you just like you gotta just do it like this. It's okay.
I said mechanics.
I'm
That's
paraphrasing.
bad.
Chill, chill. I'm paraphrasing. I'm
That's
paraphrasing. But
bad.
it was just like
so
we were
just so you
trying to
know,
help, but it was just so bad.
God damn.
Huh?
Sorry, Aura, go ahead.
so so what I was trying to say is, to be fair, when I enjoy competitive games, but not competitive in the way where you're trying to um oh my god, what's the word? Where you're trying to like fuck over someone or like, trying to it's I
Yeah.
prefer games where it's just mostly just your capabilities and not really trying to mess with other people. Because I personally don't like
Yeah.
messing with other people, whether in game or in person.
Now,
Uh yeah, I mean, okay, I do like okay, let me make things
wait.
clear. Let me
Let me
make things
just pause.
clear.
Let me just. I gotta interject just because I know the moment that this bitch was saying those words, there was one game in particular. It was in her head because I laughed the moment that she started saying it, and then I heard her kind of cut a little laugh to herself, and that's Nemesis.
Nemesis, but like I I'm just saying I generally don't like playing competitive games where the entire point is for you to mess with the other players.
Yeah.
But Nemesis is so fun. I just want to kill everybody. It's what my
I've never
mission
played
says.
Nemesis. I've never played Nemesis. What is that about?
All right, so have you seen Aliens? Like with Sigourney Weaver on that?
Yee yee.
So the
Sigourney
whole
and them?
yeah, so the whole
Yeah.
point is you're on a ship. Ship is infected with aliens. It's getting really, really bad. Everybody on the ship has a mission, and you gotta get off the. You gotta complete your mission and get off the ship before the ship explodes or before you get killed by aliens.
Hmm.
Um, and the way that the missions work is you get to everybody gets two mission cards, and then each mission card has two options on it. And for the company cards of the set of missions, usually one of the options on the company card is kill player number da 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 da. And that's the option that I always like to choose.
Oh
I
my
could just
god.
like, do the normal thing that other people do, which is like, let's just play this as a co-op game and send a signal or collect samples or get an egg and bring it home or something, kill the queen or some stupid shit where it's like, oh, I gotta be a part of the team. Nah, my ass is just always like, what's one? Player number two? Got it. On site. Nigga dead.
Oh
I'm
my god.
and
Okay,
like
you're choosing you're choosing the option.
I am choosing. Look, I am choosing the option in a game where killing other players is difficult.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
So
if anything, I chose to play the game on hard mode and I still beat you, so that's on you. You chose the easier
mm-mm.
settings and failed to beat me. So, what you want from me? Huh?
Coco just likes a challenge, is what I'm hearing about this.
Look,
It doesn't matter what the game is.
I
She's
am a
like, you know
black
what?
trans
Hard.
woman. Of course, I
Yeah.
love a fucking challenge, bro. I
She's been
went
playing.
and I was a concept. I was in the beautiful liquid consciousness that is our collectiveness above the world. And I said, all right, avatar settings,
Yeah, hard mode
extra
immediately.
hard mode.
Yeah. Oh my god.
They said oppression meter. Let's dial that up to 99,000. Hell
You know what?
yeah.
I can't even lie. I can't even lie. What I can't even lie. One time I was having a conversation with a professor, and they asked me about something else, and I mentioned I equated what they were talking about to the analogy of like if could have been reborn as a white person, I would still choose to be who I am. I would still choose to be biracial. I would still choose to be black. And I said to her, I was like, even though it would have made life way easier if I came back as a white person, I choose to still be myself. And she was like, that's interesting. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she goes, I never thought of it that way. And I was like, in the back, I didn't say this, but in the back of my head, because you're a blonde white lady
Yeah.
who was who was a professor for something because your husband used to do this thing, and you're like, I'm gonna do this for my husband, which was very very sweet. We learned about this, but she didn't actually go through the proper channels of education in order to do said thing, in order to become a professor. She became a professor by way of like being there for her husband, which again is very sweet. But I was like, if I tried to do that, they would have been like, no, you're unqualified. Leave immediately. It's on
Facts.
site.
Facts, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. I mean,
Yeah.
if I could redo avatar selection, the only thing I would change and be like, can we just like up the like familial wealth? Like, can we just give me a little bit more generational wealth? Other than that, we're good.
Yeah.
Everything else, I don't give a fuck. I'll be black and trans again.
Yeah.
I don't give no fucks. You say I'm gonna
Yeah.
get discriminated against by everybody, motherfucker, of every kind? Like LGBT discrimination, black discrimination, white discrimination. Oh, you say I get all that? Give it to me.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, why play the game if you gotta keep it on, you gotta keep it on hard mode. It makes things it makes things flavorful.
Exactly. Can you imagine how boring? And you know what? It makes so much. All right, all right, all right. Segue, because this. Let's talk about how people be unaliving other folks because they go things like postal or because they bored or because they super. And it's just
Yeah.
like, yo,
Yeah. They get
yeah.
rejected. They get rejected. They get rejected by one woman one time. They're like, you know what? This is my whole personality now. You're like, whoa,
No, exactly.
take a
It's
step
like
back.
I
Take a step back, dog. Holy
wish
shit.
every time that like somebody could come up to me and just be like a piece of shit, I wish that there was just like a button or something that I could press and just be like, one day. And they're like, one day. And they're like, what? And I'm like, one day in my life. Let's see if you survive, bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait.
No.
No, suicide rates are
No.
up. Whoops.
Whoops. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. My time is too precious.
No,
Although, okay,
that,
I'm not gonna lie. There are some
no,
things
you're
I'm
not
petty
giving
about.
up
I'm
your.
not gonna lie.
I see. That's change parameters. Change parameters. You're not giving up your life. You're just forcing somebody else to live one day in your life.
Oh damn.
Or at least a black trans femme life. Oh my god. Do
Yeah.
it to him. Do it to
You know I had to do it to him. It's I mean, you be playing okay. When you talk about be put it using if you're coming back if reincarnation is real, you come back and you get to choose your stats. I thought of I also thought of in Mario Party when you're starting, at least the first few Mario parties where you're like, all right, do you want bonus stars? All right, cool. If the bonus stars are there, you can win by other ways that you don't have to necessarily get all the stars. You can win by, being the most rich, by winning the most games, by, doing the most shit, doing the most happening spaces, all that good stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I do like playing life with bonus stars. It means that you can still you can change up your strategy. You don't gotta go hard mode the whole time. You can find some weird ways to be successful, and I think that's amazing. Maybe we can do something like that.
just can you imagine a world where it's all we all have our cute little loadouts like it's a video game. But you
Yeah,
know what's not on anybody's inventory sheets and not allowed to ever be made? Money.
What?
yeah. I was just about to say money. Yeah, I'm not a
What would
fan.
it
Yeah,
look like, bro? Like, what would the world be without moolah? With people
moolah.
being forced to either join the collective operation of social welfare and unity or be their own individual islands. Ooh,
Yeah,
that would be cool. That'd be nice.
yeah. Just go back to a trading system. Yeah,
Yes, let's have the
that'd be nice.
barter. Let's have the barter.
Let us barter immediately. Yeah. Or what do you think about that?
Like it.
Thanks. Can you elaborate? I like it. Can you elaborate, please?
Already talked to Coco about it before, and I'm like, yeah, like capitalism kind of sucks,
Yeah,
especially in today's day where like money is not even a physical thing anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
That's true.
Like
It's just some ones and zeros in the system
Hmm.
that says you have this much value currently.
Yeah.
I hate that word. I
Value,
yeah,
Value?
currency.
value, value. Now, the reason that I hate it was because of how we use it. To It's obviously a monetary word as it was just used as, but we also use it to equate like again, another word. Like, why does all the words that have to do with how good or helpful the person can be to society have to have monetary equivalencies like worth, value? Am I
I mean,
crazy?
speaking no, you're not crazy, but also that reminds me of a video I watched about there's this dude named Etymology Nerd where he talks about how a lot of the words that we use in society for currency and things like that, or not just currency, but just in general, um, we use a lot of horse analogies, and
Yeah.
we use a lot of horse analogies, a lot of uh what the hell is it called where you just the sport where you ride a horse.
Which
Was
one?
it horse? Man, one of them, any of them.
Polo?
They what any of them where apparently that we use a lot of vernacular from that. And I find that
Equestrian?
yeah,
Well,
equestrian.
a question is just like someone who likes
Right,
horses.
person that's riding, yeah, that rides horses. But like,
Yeah,
yeah. But I mean, like, if you're just talking about sports with horses, I mean, they would be
Polo.
considered equestrians, right?
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
there's joust.
I would have to refind the
There's
video to show you, but he brought it up and I thought it was very interesting. He brings up a lot of weird things that I find very interesting.
I just had it on a sheet of paper. Where did it go?
It's right there.
Shut up, Ho.
you can see it's right in front of you.
Yeah, I can see it right there.
Oh, I'll just fucking go burn in some dirt. Bitches go burn in some motherfucking dirt. Damn it, now I've lost it and I got too much shit written down.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Plague on your house.
Might have knocked it off the table. I'm sorry.
That code. I found the page that's got that code on it from when we played fucking what's that? We were
Oh, we were
here.
here.
Yeah.
I still have my notes. I look at my notes now and I'm like, what the fuck were we even doing?
I
I'm
just
glad
got
we
to
finished
that
the game.
section of my fucking notebook right
Yeah,
now. I was like, ooh.
I'm glad I mean, I didn't even have a notebook. I just found some empty envelopes on it. Let me write down my notes on this. Uh, all day. Especially the one where I had the four dials, and I had it. My notes were like, okay, jester and crowd and king and mad king and queen, and which one is this number one? This one. If I mean, we probably could do it now if we were speed running the game, but I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, no,
You
gotta
want
go
to
back.
play? Do you want to play? We were here too, or no? It
We
was
were
kind of
here
sketchy.
What's
too?
it like?
We were here.
Two?
Yeah.
It's a two-player game, and it's kind of like an escape room type of thing, but it's scary. And
I
it's
see.
you're looking at two different things. So when Coco was playing on her side, she had like, I guess, a library of different
Mm-hmm.
kinds of books and all sorts of different things. And then when on my side, I was in the actual dungeon and she had to tell me where to go, or I was in a giant chessboard outside and she had to tell me where to move the chess pieces in order to open up the next portion of the thing. Like, it was fun, but there were some creepy parts to it, I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like
So a creepy It Takes Two.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Also, not to mention the fact that this hover did not warn me. Knowing how I feel about scary and spooky was just like, hey, we need to play this game together. I'm like, oh, okay. Get into the game. We're not together.
Which part of what takes two which part of what it takes two was scary?
No, I'm talking about we were here and how
Oh
you
yeah.
did not tell me it was going to be scary. And then you were like, oh,
I
it's
didn't know.
scary.
I didn't know. Nobody told me it was gonna be scary. Somebody told me, "Oh, we should play this game together." I was like, "I bet. Let me get this game." And then the person played it with a different person. I was like, "I let me play with Coco." So I asked you about it. I didn't know anything about it. I never watched any videos about it, so I didn't know it was gonna be scary. I didn't know there was gonna be a lady on the ground in a black dress crawling everywhere in the one dungeon, creeping me out. I never knew that.
I'm sitting there. Look, I'm over here just trying to stand up on a stage. I'm stuck on the stage. I'm not allowed to do anything. Literally,
Mhm.
Celeste is in control of all parts of this right now. Like, I'm just
Yeah,
stuck there. And just being like, okay, well, the stage looks like this now. Meanwhile, Spooky Shadow Man is like a puppeteer marionette kind of a thing, just
yeah.
slowly creeping closer and closer to me every now and then the lights just turn off and it's just one position closer
Oh,
until he's
shit,
sitting in the
yeah.
seat and then he eats me. And I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
why?
I did not know
Oh, you
any of
can.
that.
So you're timed that way. So you're timed by like trying not to get eaten by this thing.
At
You're
least for that
trying
one,
not to
yeah.
make too yeah, for that one, you're not trying to make too many mistakes, otherwise he goes and he attacks you. But for me, when I was in the dungeon, there was just a lady roaming everywhere, and I just had to not bump into her. So if I saw her in the corner of my eye in the screen, I'm just busting a U-turn and going the next way because I'm not fucking doing this. I'm not interacting with her. I don't know what that entails. I just want to finish the puzzle and leave.
Yeah.
The game free.
Yeah. But I mean, I
It's free.
if I look up We Were Here Too, and if it's not creepy, do you want to play that one?
It's gonna be
Yeah.
creepy. A, B, it'd still be dumb. Or I'd watch y'all play it. Well, we got here, and I just want to say to everybody, like, subscribe, and if you feel free, hit us up on Buy Me a Coffee. Show us a little love. Thank you. And don't forget, you're beautiful.